Hello, everyone. How is everybody doing? Hey, Google, play YouTube music. Ooh. Hey, y'all. Hey, Miss Renee. Miss Renee, we got to get together. We got to get together this week, ma'am. I'm not taking no for an answer. So we can get your YouTube started up, and I'm going to stick with you and kind of give you some pointers and stuff or whatever. Thank y'all for liking the live. Hey, work to retire. How you doing, love? Good morning. Well, good afternoon. Good afternoon. I'm going to email you now. Okay. Good afternoon, Sheila. How you doing? Thank y'all for liking the live. I really appreciate it. If y'all can, please like the live. It does help. Put this tapper on here. If y'all can, please like the live. It does help. Put this tapper on here. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Now, of course, this situation that's going on with Big Mama PooPoo, it's a lot of people are talking about it. And I just wanted to come back with the conversation. I came on here earlier with it. Just come on here for another hour or so. I'm actually about to go. I'm gonna go live on YouTube here in a minute, in about an hour. So I wanted to come over here. So a lot of people are upset at Big Mama because she put Mercedes' business out. She actually ended up putting the young man's business out, and the mama came out, baby. The mama came out yesterday and said that she been actually trying to get in contact with Big Mama, and Big Mama has not been. She been ignoring her, and she been talking shit. You said, "Hey, I need your help with something, but I will inbox you if that's okay." Okay, yeah, you can. You can inbox me. Um, so what's going on right now is that a lot of people from her city are upset because she putting her mouth on other people's kids, and his mama came out and she pretty much said that this situation is she feel like she was wrong for putting all that information out, because she was putting information out about her son as well. The son came out and he said that it's not nothing like what Big Mama is trying to say. Everybody keeps saying that. They saying that they're saying that she is pretty much leaving stuff out, and she making stuff up to try to, I guess, have the internet feel some type of way. But my thing is that she was dead ass wrong for doing that with her daughter. That was my main concern. But the woman that came out, the young man, which was 19. He said she was not running through the woods. Okay, I got you. I got you, Renee. I got you. She was not running through the woods. He said it was nothing like how she was saying. Like he said, she ain't gave him no money. He don't. He said, baby boy said, oh, she was saying. Like he said, she ain't gave him no money. He don't. He said, baby boy said, I. And so his mom and them has came out. A few people have came out and said that, you know, Big Mama had kept her kids out of school for like 3 years. I know somebody on my panel said that earlier today. They said that a part of the reason why her taking the kids out of school is because I guess they started talking about stuff that was going on in the house or whatever. Some people are alleging that, you know, she might be on Uggs too. And I don't know how true that is. She don't, you know what I'm saying? We can all be functioning, you know, addicts or whatever. I don't know. I don't know about that part. I do know that these kids do not want to be in this position that they in right now. They want to be able to live life and they can't. They're visibly um they're visibly out of it. And so right now the internet is like, oh, you know, y'all on here trying to tell people how to live their life and this and that and woo woo woo. Well, this is the thing. First of all, Big Mama put this out here. Nobody put this out. Didn't nobody find this information and then they put it out. See, sometimes that do happen. Sometimes people on the internet will find information and they will put it out without, you know, letting the people know that they finna put it out. Big Mama put this out herself on the internet several times. She was on a damn near 3-hour live repeating the same shit over and over again about her own daughter and about other people's kids. And see, that's where you kind of are on a fine line when you're talking about a situation that involves other people's children's. Okay? That's where it get a little funny. And for the people who be on her hollering about y'all be so worried about other people's business, and y'all do too. Because y'all sit up here and y'all listen to these sob stories and you help the train wrecks. You don't help the people that you know that listen to these sob stories and you help the train wrecks. You don't help the people that you know that's going to do right with the money. You never do that. Let me get in the camera so I can just say that. Y'all don't never. It maybe been one or two people on this motherfucking app that y'all done helped. And they was, you know, matter of fact, Keith Lee, he probably him and a couple of other people probably was the only people on this app that y'all actually helped and they did what they were supposed to with it. Her house, her rules. You right. You made a wonderful point. So why the fuck was it on the internet, friend? See, y'all see, I love when people come in the comments like that. I love it. Why would you put, if it's her house, her rules, why would you put this on the internet? That's some old backwood ass shit. You right. You absolutely right. Exactly. Why bring it to the internet? Period. We never knew none of this stuff was going on. All they was doing was speculating. They can speculate all day long. Hey, y'all, thank you so much for to follow. Hey y'all, I really need y'all to engage with the live. This is how I know it's only 1 or 2 people. It's 2 people liking the live and it's 60 people in here. It don't take nothing for y'all to tap the screen a few times. Now, if we got some big baller shot callers up here, we got a couple of goals up here. You can start with the little ones. I'm gonna start bringing people up here. But I need y'all to participate. Y'all want to learn how to actually do stuff for instead of begging. See, y'all have a see now. I'm finna get on y'all. A lot of people on here, y'all want entertainment. You want entertainment at the expense of people getting on here crying, getting on here telling their business, and then you turn around and go make other content or go send it to somebody else so somebody else can speak on it. That's bullshit. We all up in here. If y'all want people to come in y'all lives and participate, you need to do the same thing. If you look at my gift badge, I'm not one of those content creators that just get gifts, and I don't even get gifts, to be honest with you. I get a fraction of what a lot of these other content creators do, because what they do is, like this one right here, they rage bait y'all. They rage bait y'all, or they talk shit to y'all so you can get up under the comments and talk shit back to them. But see, when you got somebody real on here that actually be giving y'all information that y'all can use, you don't do it. And that's why, for me, when people be like, oh, you need to keep this off the internet, y'all like this shit. Y'all like this type of shit because y'all have made it famous. People can't get on here and show you their real lives, what they're going through and how they're trying to overcome stuff, because what y'all do is you support the wrong people, and when they do the same shit that they do all the time, you get mad. Well, we helped you. Well, we gave you the money. You were supposed to how, Sway? How? And then get on here when content creators like me and other people, we talk about Mama PooPoo and the decisions that she made to bring this to the internet. Nobody is pulling this shit out the sky. When Peach get on here and do stuff and say stuff, I ain't heard nobody really talking about Peach except the past couple, maybe the day. But she been real fucking quiet. The only fucking time y'all want to do any type of engagement unless it's got some drama into it. And you wonder why this space has become drama. TikTok did not used to be like this. TikTok used to be one of the most funnest places. Actually, the book of the face used to be where all the drama is. That's where all the drama used to be at. And it's still over there, but I'm going to be honest with you. It is more it's more feasible over there. They engage. Yeah. It's more feasible over there. They engage. Yeah. They engage, they like post, now see over here on TikTok, you can't just go to somebody's page and just go down the page and start liking everything. That's not how TikTok works. If you want to do that, then go over there to Facebook and go do that. That count a bunch. But when you over here, the only thing a creator is asking you to do is tap the screen. That's all you got to do. Now for the people who want to send extra, who want to help me out in my venture, because see, what I'm doing is I'm trying to get out of a position that I'm in, but I'm not finna ask y'all for a whole ass thing. But what I'm not going to do is I'm not going to sit up on this bitch for free and give y'all the tea and y'all don't at least tap the screen. Point blank, period. Ain't shit free. And just like one of the creators said on here, a lot of y'all consumers think y'all are entitled. Y'all think that we supposed to get up here because we got a certain amount of numbers. We're supposed to get up here and entertain you. No ma'am and no motherfucking sir. The only time you get entertainment is either when you pay for it or when I feel like putting it the fuck out. And I'm keeping it 100. And I do giveaways over here. You seen Mama PooPoo do stuff for people in her community that I promise you that's gonna have to do something for her later on. Or they probably done already did something for her. You don't see a lot of these content creators on here giving away nothing. The only one I see on here, and I'm going to forever shout him out, is CEO. He the only one that be giving giveaways. I don't see none of these folks on here. Y'all get on here, and y'all see these celebrities on here, and y'all are actually going in the celebrity lives, giving them gifts. And then when you come over here to an actual content creator who's actually doing the work, and I asked y'all for a gift, and a bitch will get mad at me. A motherfucker will report me. Well, what you doing for a gift? Well, what you doing for a like? What you mean what I'm doing? I'm sitting here giving you a condensed version of what's going on the internet so that you don't have to surf. Now, if you want to surf, you could swipe or no swipe, get the fuck up out of here. But ain't y'all tired of that? Ain't y'all tired of these type of content creators getting money, and y'all see them getting money and they ain't doing shit that they supposed to with it? They not giving back. This the only thing that I can give to Mama PooPoo is that she bought some land. But from what I heard, the land situation ain't really what we think it is. She ain't on this motherfucker trying to tell nobody how to get no land. Because just like the other big mama said on there, apparently somebody else helped her with that. She get on here and she tell y'all all day long. That's why I say I don't have nothing against Big Mama. Let's be clear. I don't have shit against Big Mama. I'm picking my battles. A lot of y'all say that y'all don't like how she feed her kids and stuff like that. I get it, but at least she feeding them. Because it's a lot of motherfucking parents on this motherfucker that's not feeding their kids. That's going out and eating crab legs and stuff, and the kids is at the house eating noodles. It's a lot of y'all big time content creators is doing that. It's a lot of big time content creators that are on here struggling because y'all would rather go over to people's lives like this than to actually come in and be entertained and give information. You think the real people, y'all think we fake. Y'all think we fake. Y'all think if I'm on here and I'm gonna tell y'all my story, and I'm telling y'all this to show y'all as an example, not for y'all to if my true supporters are going to support me. I'm not worried about this. This is not she must be trying to get. I'm going to show you an example. I am a 10-year veteran of a dance. I have a dance team called Prancing Dominance Elite. Google it. Look it up. Out of North Little Rock, Arkansas. I have had over 380 girls come through my program in 10 years. Do you know that I used to have to scrounge for donations? I even went without likes two times because I was trying to make sure that my girls could get on the trip because their parents either couldn't pay for it or didn't want to. They wanted to do what they wanted to do because they felt like, oh, Miss Tasha's so nice, she gonna make it happen. Just like somebody else said today, it ain't finna be no more nice. It's gonna be real. Because nice people end up hurt. Nice people end up broke. And I've been nice on here for years. And I can't do it anymore. But you got a person that gives back to their community. If y'all was to say, hey, Tasha, we want to donate to a dance team, every piece of coin that y'all give me is going to go to that dance team. And you know what's going to happen? I'm going to make sure that y'all see it. I ain't just going to tell y'all. I'm going to show y'all. I got to be mean. Hey, ATL. And you know I'm a kind-hearted person. I would give you the shirt off my back. But it's very frustrating for real content creators. That's why you have a lot of content people that want to be content creators and they don't. Hey, Mama Joy. And they won't do it. They scared to do it. Hey, lady. They scared to do it because of shit like this. And then it gets to the point where you doing so fucking much. Hey, Lacey. Hey, beautiful. You doing so much to where you are literally sitting up here putting your family business out here and you're getting mad and telling people not to speak on you. That sounds delusional as hell. You got a panel of people up there telling you what you need. You need to get off the internet. You need to get off the internet. So what's going on with Big Mama if people don't understand and know what's going on? So what happened this past weekend, some Jolly's pony ended up. You said, was I on the TV show? We absolutely was, baby. Yes, we was. We got our asses whooped. I would rather get whooped by the best of the best than anything else. So, yeah, we got our asses whooped. We did. But my girls did good. They did real good. They got second place. So, hell. Yes. We done won grand champions and all of that. We was the stands battle crew. My crew, if we didn't win shit else, we won stands battle on your ass. Definitely that. I do. I miss it too. It'll never be recreated again. Not as authentic as it was before. But a win is a win. Hey, we came home with a trophy. So let me let y'all know what happened with Big Mama real quick. That was about what? Shit, that was like 8 years ago, y'all. That was a long time ago. That was when Dancing Dolls first came out. That was a long time ago. But it is a notch up under my belt that I thank God for. We got 232 people in the chat, y'all. Please, I need y'all support right now. I'm not asking y'all to give me Big Mama money. I'm asking y'all to like the live, repost the live so that we can get engaging people in here. And I really, 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 really need help with this gallery and them daily heart meets. Hey, if you can't do nothing but that's fine. So what's going on with Big Mama? And I'm finna play the mama's, the young man's mama. She came out and said something too, because she's frustrated that her son, hey Brooklyn, that her son is being talked about, and you could have called her. Like she said, you got my phone number. I went into your live, tried to request up. Hey, Charlotte. And she ignored her. So what's going on is that I think it was Saturday, Sadie's Jolly's pony ended up, they call it a donkey, but her pony ended up running away. They said even the pony tied up. The pony ran away. So what happened was, I guess Sadie been talking to this guy that's in their area or whatever, and this is somebody that has helped Mama PooPoo before with the horse. So what they did, hey ATL, what they did was she called the young man and said, hey, can I pay you to go and get the pony, because the pony they got loose again. So that was the transaction. So she paid the young man to get the pony. They got the pony or whatever the case may be. Big Mama that came to the internet yesterday putting all Mercedes business out there. This probably ain't even this girl business. Even the young man said that they ain't did nothing with each other. That's what even the boy said. You said, what is the pony? It's an actual pony. It's an actual horse. A little, yeah. She had bought Jolie, the baby, a pony, and the pony keep getting out. So she paid somebody else to come get it, right? So what's the problem though? So the problem is that she felt like Jolly. I keep forgetting my baby name. The problem is that Big Mama, quote unquote, found out that Mercedes is talking to the 19-year-old. Okay, her and the 19-year-old been having, they've been, like teenagers. She 18, he 19. He got a car, she got a car. They've been meeting up, talking on the phone and the internet and stuff. So in her mind, she said they had already asked Mama PooPoo if they could talk to Sadie's. Now, this is the problem that I got. If this young man came to you and asked you, could he talk to your daughter? Do you know how many of these little hoodlum ass kids don't do that? The fact that he came to you and said, Mama PooPoo, I want to talk to your daughter. I'm interested in your daughter. And apparently they've been kind of going back and forth because she don't want Sadie's to talk to no nigga. She said that in there. She talking about right now, it ain't supposed, this is another thing. She 18 in the 11th grade. Ain't no motherfucking way I'd have got on this internet and told now one of you raggedy motherfuckers what the fuck was going on with my daughter. Do you hear me? Not like that. Now her smelling herself, okay. You know, we get on the phone with our sister, be like, girl, I'm sick of this heifer. She got me fucked up. You better come get your niece, bitch, because I'm about to put her through a wall. She got me fucked up. We ain't finna be no push no live button. Y'all will never know when me and my kids get into it. Never. Unless one of them get on her and say something out the way. Other than that, and first of all, my kids is grown. Let's be clear. My kids is grown as fuck. But I ain't never do that shit. I ain't never got on this motherfucking internet and told my kids fucking business. Even now. That is crazy work. That's where I'm at with her. It's time for you to put the phone down, Booker Butt. It's time for you to put the phone down. Yeah, and then get mad when people say something. And to be honest with you, they on your ass. They on her ass. We on Sadie's. We on Sadie's side. That baby just want to get out. She probably still want to be at home, but she just want to get out. You done bought her a car and had a car for 2 years. She ain't even she just able to drive back and forth to school, to take the kids back and forth to school. She can't go do nothing. When she go get her hair done, she got to stay in the house with her brothers. What type of shit is that? You got to let her go. The moment, I'm telling y'all, my mama kept me in the fucking house. Do you hear me? She kept me in the house. And when she did, the first time I got outside the house, I ended up letting some girls and some nigga talk me into doing some shit that got me pregnant on my first time. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's because my mama kept me in the house and she didn't let me go out there and go understand that that's what that is. Now, for me and my kids, I did keep them in the house. But I let them go do certain things with certain people. It just depends on the person. Like my cousin, God rest her soul, her name is Tasha too. Big Tasha used to come and get my kids all the time. But see, when she got them, they was hers. She used to have little boys over, but she was supervising it. She would talk to them about certain things. She would take them certain places. She would let them go to certain little parties, but she was there supervising it. You got to give a little. You can't just keep them in the house. I know it's a lot of shit going on right now, y'all, and we want to keep our kids in the bosoms. We do. I know that's what Big Mama want to do right now. I know she do, and I feel her pain on it. But this is the thing. When you do that, you actually hinder them even more. Because they going to get out here and they ain't going to know what the fuck to do. They going to be like, oh, well, I guess I should because they said no. No. You got to give them some rope. You got to give them some rope. I know it be hard. I didn't want to listen, I gave my son so much rope. My son, he don't even go nowhere or do. He still to this day, he 21. And he come home, the first thing he do, he be like, Mama, I'm finna go so and so. Sir, you don't have to tell me nowhere you going. Even if you using my car. You already know what I want you to do. Just put some gas up in there. Hey, Mama, I'll be back. All right. That's it. Now, if he going somewhere far, he already know. Mama, I'm finna go with so-and-so, so-and-so. I'm finna put my, turn my, location on so you know where I'm at. Okay. Bye. Because he already know that's what I'm going to say. If he telling me he finna go somewhere an hour out or something like that, okay, who you going with? Who you going with? It's just y'all two, or is somebody else going too? Y'all going to go pick up somebody else? Because, see, I need to know. Just in case some shit go down, I know who you was with. Because I'm going to their parents and your... yeah. Hey, Professor. Hey. That's all you can do. And pray. Baby, you get them hands together and say, Lord, Watch over my child. Watch over the children that are with my children. May you bless their surroundings, that anything happen, that they are not touched in Jesus' name. Amen. Amen. And you go get you some wine or some water, you go drink, and you go do what you do. No, it's not like that these days. But I'm going to tell you like this. If you don't, you still have to let your kids experience this world. Or they're going to go out there and they're going to be green as fuck. And you're going to always have to get them out some shit. I'm going to say it again. Your ass is going to always have to get them out some shit. As a grown parent, adult, your goal is for your kids not to have to call you and need you all the time. Now, when you see, this is what I tell mine. Now, you can make whatever decision you want. It's your life. But if I end up having to help you off of a fucked up ass decision, you're going to hear my mouth. Yeah, you going to hear my fucking mouth, because I either done told you, don't do the shit, and it's going to happen, and you did it anyway, or I had to let you learn on your own to see that fat don't mean greasy, like I had to. I kept telling Mom, oh, that ain't gonna happen to me. That don't. Rose was sitting there looking at me like, okay. Okay, that ain't gonna happen to me, head ass. That was my. I should have put a t-shirt. Put that on my t-shirt. My hard-headed ass. But I got unhard-headed real quick. After that experience kicked my ass, and just like she has to go through it, you're not going to be able to soften nothing that baby go through. The fact that she got her mama and you didn't have your mama, that's it right there. That's the blessing. That's the blessing, mama. Mama PooPoo, that's the blessing. And I don't even want to start crying. Mama PooPoo, that's the blessing. The fact that you got your kids got their mama. You can mother your own children. God bless your mama's soul that she was taken away from you when she was younger. That I know that hurt. I know it did, but God blessed you to still be here with your children. You ought to listen, huh? And listen, when we have kids, y'all know we got to give them back to them. You know, they not ours. We just here to help raise them and give them certain knowledge. Yeah, we give them a piece of us when we leave, but they have their own mindset. They have their own minds and the ways of thinking. And all we are here to do is to help them. Once we get them to a certain age, we are there to help them and facilitate them, and that is it. That's them is God's children, just like we are. So you can't harbor on when you hold on to your children like that. You know, the enemy is gonna do what he do. And because she has been so abrasive with this baby. And I'm gonna take it a little further, because I don't know. But for me, because Sadie's is the lightest one, that first baby daddy took her down through there. And she cannot, when I say she can't stand his ass with a passion, and some of the same traits, listen to me, some of the same traits that Sadie got, that man got, and it's triggering her. It's triggering her. Because that's what you consciously do. Sometimes that happens. That's what you consciously do. Sometimes that happens. They don't be meaning to. It's a trigger in their head. You understand what I'm saying? It's a trigger in their head. I'm not saying that that's her, but I'm telling you that could be possible. So again, I'm not on here trying to be Miss Goody Two Shoe, because I'm telling y'all this shit because I done been through some stuff. So it's definitely not in me up here trying to condone her, condemn her or anything. But I will say this. You can't think that, and this is to Mama PooPoo, you can't think that you gonna be able to dictate how people treat you on this internet. You can't. Once you put something on here, it's out here, baby. It's up out here, and you know that. You've been doing this long enough to know that. That's why a lot of people think that this is for views. They don't think it's for concern. They don't think it's concern at all. They think it's views. And I hate. Listen, what will piss me off the most is if I find out that this was for views. I could understand if this is real life. Okay, this is a mama kind of breaking down in the wrong place at the wrong time, but I understand. But if they say that this is for views, So if you are coming in, what's going on is Mama PooPoo got family drama going on right now. Her daughter, she got on the internet and exposed some stuff saying that her daughter was sleeping with the 19-year-old in a car, giving herself away. She didn't said that the boy, she gave the boy $2,000, which that was a lie. Hey, Nene. You said, did you see the daughter's live? I did. I seen a little bit of her live. She said none of it is true. And hold on, I'm finna let y'all hear what the boy's mama said, because she done came out. The boy's mama came out. You said it's for views because ain't no way your life is that chaotic every other week. And why? I haven't heard that yet. You haven't heard what yet? At the end of the day, nobody knows what goes on behind closed doors. Mariah, nobody is saying that. Nobody is saying that, but it's a problem. It's going on. She brought it out. We wouldn't even be sitting up here worried about if I ain't saying that you are, but we don't know what's going on behind closed doors. So what makes you think what Sadie's them is not saying is true? So why is everybody just believing what Big Mama's saying because she done made this money and did this and did that? That's what I feel like it's for. I feel like some people have these parasocial relationships with people and they feel like they can't do no damn wrong. And that's not the case. Honestly, them kids hate that camera. You can tell by their facial expressions. Peel. Friend, you ain't lying. That's what I said. Because every time I see it, be cringing. Like, my skin be crying. I be like, damn. And I ain't gonna lie to you. Can I tell y'all something? And I know it's a lot of people that's doing this too. When I be seeing them videos, if I don't see it come across my timeline and somebody talking about them, I would just go to the video just to see how the kids reacting. I go to the video just to see how the kids reacting. Let me see how they looking. Especially Sadie. Sadie's in the oldest boy, child, he be over it. He be like, God damn. Just put my shit on thing so I can pick my shit up and go. I don't. She be wanting them to have conversations and stuff. Jolly is the only one that Jolly and the other little boy is probably the only ones that's okay with doing. Brian. They probably the only ones that's okay with doing Sadie and that other one. No, because they don't. Jolly and Pete. Yeah, Jolly and Pete. Pete is that baby is you can tell he just here. He like, you know what? I'm in my own world. As long as I get what the hell I want, I'm good. James don't want to be in it either. James said he tired too. He just be do what he do when he get in the camera. Like, shit, come on. He be like, and listen, I get it. Listen, I get it that that's the way that they make their money. But she gonna have to figure out something else because them kids see, it was cute. It was cute when they was, a few 4-5 years ago when all of them was little baby teenagers with they were small. It was cute then, having them on the little gravy train line and you feeding them, expensive foods and all of that stuff. It was cute then, but now that shit looked like a whole. It looked like it's so forced. I literally cringe every time I see one of them videos, and I just be like, is she not reading the room? Is she not reading the room right now? Like, these kids don't want to do this. And I know what she's saying in her head, like, this is what's getting us viral. So y'all got to do this. But then you turn around and you give them money. You say you giving them money, but you're not giving them money. They worked for that. They worked for that. And to get on here and say that your daughter was touching on some kids, listen. A job ain't gonna do nothing. Her getting a job ain't gonna do nothing either, because she gonna go to that job and she gonna lose the job too. What you mean? See, a lot of y'all think it's the content creating. It's not. It's time for her to pivot. It's time for her to pivot. And what she could pivot to right now is doing, all these motherfucking followers she got. I know them people be sending her and wig. She can pivot over to that. Now, see, another thing that I called out the other day, earlier today, and I ain't being funny, but I just want y'all to just think about it. Now, she said that Mercedes be messing with these little young folks, right? Now, didn't she just make a video saying that she was going to her YN's house? Made 2 of them. She was getting seafood for the YN. From what I heard, that's all she messed with is people younger than her. Oh, you missed that? I got the. Hold on. Let's go to the video, because I love some proof. And then guess what? The mama then took the video down. I'm so glad I got that video. I'm so glad something told me to get that video. Something told me to get that motherfucking video. I'm so glad I got that video.
Video is for Mama PooPoo. You saw that I sent you my number. You saw that I sent you a request to join your live this morning. I'm coming to you as a mother. And I got a couple points. First off, you knew that 19-year-old and Sadie were conversing. You also knew that it was never a plot. You paid for the pony's training. It was never a plot. But I want you to know that 19-year-old, to me, my baby, he's technically still a kid. He's not legal. He's not a full-grown man. He can't sign nothing without my permission. So, all this and that about him coming, she running through a field. She may have ran through a field, but I don't see how that could have happened. Not saying she didn't run through a field. I don't think it was my son. I like Mercedes. I've had a small talk with Mercedes. But, like I said, I'm coming to you as a mother. That's not right. You got my number. I sent it to you in your DM on TikTok.
Y'all hit the like button.
I thought about making a Facebook post and tagging you just to try to get your attention. I didn't want to bring Mercedes in this because I want to talk to you woman to woman, mother to mother. Because at the end of the day, those are our children. and going to the internet, it's never been my thing. Never. This is my first time ever making a video. But I won't sit back and let you try to downplay my child either. So, we can do this one or two ways. I'm going to keep making videos about you until you respond to me. Or, we can do this hard way or the easy way. It don't matter to me. First off, I don't usually do this. Know about the field. Can you explain the field? Did you really have her running through the field?
Y'all keep saying
Now, see, this is where I had. Okay, so that's his mama. That's his mama on there. Thank God, because I was gonna say I know good motherfucking well y'all ain't on this internet asking this boy no damn question. Because I was gonna say I know good motherfucking well y'all ain't on this internet asking this boy no damn questions, and his mama ain't. You know what I'm saying? But no, okay, let me take that back. The mama she on here. That's his mama right there. So.
no, I did not have her running through a field. The only thing that could be a field and it ain't no field. It's probably a yard. Her yard, their house. It's probably the only thing her walking through their yard. He just lying. Ain't nobody got lie.
Well, I'm going to get off of here because I am a mother and I do have a job that I go to and I make my own money so I can continue to give you that gold spoon.
Hey, I want to see them recording though.
When you get it, son, let your mama know.
Somebody will make it see. I want to see that. I just want to see it. Hey. That's what I want to see.
No, baby, I know my child. He ain't lying. I know when he lying. Every mother know his child.
Yep, him and Mercedes is saying the same thing. They not saying nothing. They not saying nothing different from each other. Hey guys, please, 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 thank you for the daily heart meet. It's 508 people in here. If we all tap together, we can get up to 75K real quick. Y'all, I appreciate everybody that's following. If you are following, please hit that daily heart meet at the top where you hit the follow button at. Hit that little heart. What's going on is Mama PooPoo. That was the son, that was the young man that she was accusing of, you know, the one that's training the pony or whatever. This is the one that she was accusing Sadie of sleeping with. He was on live with his mom, just pretty much saying that she was not running through no field and they have not did nothing with each other. So for her to sit now, from what the mama is saying, it might not be her son that she did something to. Yeah, so he trains ponies. Jolly has a pony did something to. Yeah, so he trains ponies. Jolly has a pony. This how all this happened. Mama PooPoo was trying to make it seem like they was trying to train because Mama PooPoo and them got a pony. They in Mississippi. They on live right now. I don't know. I don't know. They not on, as far as I know, they not on live. I don't follow them, so I'm not. You would have to tell me that if that's the case, but the mama and the son was on live last night. That's where that video came from. They was on live last night trying to debunk, because of course y'all, the internet, was going over there talking shit to that baby. Now I don't like that either. I don't like the fact that the internet was going over there talking crazy to him because of her. Because she got her ass up here and said what she said. You said you from Grendel and you know him. Okay. And everybody that said that he not lying. So this is where the lies is coming in, the extra shit. And I feel like she on here exaggerating because she trying to get views. But see, that exaggeration has gotten her to where the parent then said something to her. See, because you bringing other people's children in there. And that's the problem. Now, from what the mama is kind of stating, that Sadie's might be messing with somebody, but it's not her. That messing with somebody, but it's not her son like that. Like they've been talking, they've been having, they've been, I guess, call themselves dating or whatever the case may be. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, and I don't even want to say. I want to say this, but Sadie's might not even like boys. I heard some lady on here talking about she boy crazy. How you know? All she been hanging around is boys at the house. Maybe that's all she not fast. She not fast. I said she might be. I didn't say if she was or not. She might be battling with what she like right now. And she don't know. And I don't like, let me tell you something real quick. What's gonna get you blocked up out of here real fast is calling a little girl fast up out of here. Don't do that no more. Yeah, her mama fast. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because, see, that's an old trigger to me. Don't do that. Because she's doing that for a reason. She's not fast. Just like, okay, so then some of y'all is mannish. Y'all some mannish ass. That's not, don't use those type of words because, see, that's kids are going to, they have a natural incline to, you know what I'm saying? They learned that shit from somewhere. It's not, you just don't be born with shit like that. Okay? Yeah, that fast word is I don't like that. Let's let what you say, let's bury that. Let's let that go. Because we've already debunked that fast shit is not true. These niggas is fast. You got older men out here that's be trying to talk to young girls and they know they waiting on y'all to say that shit was triggering as fuck. You friend, girl. And I know you weren't trying to, friend, so I ain't coming down on you, but please. Yes, let's unalive that word. Cause fast my ass. Let's not do that. Let's say curious. Because that's what children be. They curious. She see all her friends booed up with a boyfriend. She want to know how it feels. And she's getting attention and affection to where she's not getting it from her. She getting yelled at, screamed at every time you turn her. What you doing, Sadie? Why you doing this, Sadie? What you doing? And you steady doing this, and you better not be fucking with nobody, because you're gonna end up like me. She not like you. She already not like you, bro. She already not like you. She don't have no kids. You keep trying to stop her from not having kids at a young age or being like you, and you're literally driving this girl to do the shit. It's like, oh my God. It behooves the shit out of me. It behooves the shit. Yeah, and very much so. That's okay. Listen, I have come to the point now where I hear triggering words. I let them make me feel how I feel, but I acknowledge and let you know that that's true. And if I see you say it again, I'm going to have to get you up out here. And that's anybody in real life. If I tell you, hey, this triggers me, and you continue to do the shit around me, I'm just going to exit stage left on your ass. Because, see, if that trigger turns into a trigger, then I'm going to be at fault for it. Because you're going to say I'm crazy. Oh, she's crazy. And I just said one word and she hit me. Oh, yeah. Because I told you. Let's not do that. Okay? And listen, let me tell you something. I'm going to always be extra. If you feel like that was extra, it was explaining. Because, see, if I would have just cussed you the fuck out, then it probably would have been like, well, why did you just cuss me out? So now you're pissed because I just didn't say it triggered me and moved on. What I did was explain to you why I was triggered by it. And then everybody else in the chat decided to explain to you why they were triggered by it also. So again, see, this is where conversing stuff comes in, where y'all be thinking that y'all gonna get something from somebody. See, you need to check yourself, okay? I was saying that to you in a friendly way, like, hey, friend, Let's not use fast. I wouldn't even use that towards you. But because you felt some type of way about my comedic delivery, now you want to say, just move on? It's okay, baby. Sound like you're the one that's triggered now. You said you ain't pissed, let me in the live. That's entitlement. Let me in the live. See, you can't talk to me like that over here. I'm not one of them. I don't need you up on my panel. Now, I'm going to bring some people up here. I don't need you on my panel to correlate anything. You understand what I'm saying? So if you want, I'm going to give you one more chance to kind of bring it down, because again, I wasn't coming to you like that, baby. It's comedian, sarcastic. But I was also letting you know that fast is a trigger. That's it. So moving on to what we was just talking about, because I'm not finna get that energy. I'm not. This situation with Mama Pooh and this baby. Listen, and listen, this is the thing. My mods, if y'all see something that y'all feel like is too much, y'all got every right to mute up people. That's where I'm at, because I'm not muting or blocking anybody. I'm right here. I can have a conversation with people who don't agree with me. I don't think that I misunderstood what you said. I think you might have misunderstood what I was saying too. I wasn't attacking you. I was just saying, hey, don't say that word. Even if you talking about Big Mama, don't even say that word with Big Mama, because that's a word that they always put on us, and it's not. I don't feel like that's right. When a lot of the stuff that she went through is probably because she didn't have no control over it. So that's all that was. But we gonna leave it at that. And hey, I'm with you. I don't have no problem with you, boo boo, or nothing like that. We're just having a conversation, okay? And I'm gonna bring some people up in a minute. But for the people who are coming in, and for the people who are liking the live, thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all, because everybody else is up in here just looking and trying to see if I'm up in here trying to get some clout. Why do y'all think people be trying to get clout off of somebody who is on here yelling, screaming at their children, who on here calling y'all all types of names while she taking your money at the same time? Why would y'all think somebody would want some clout off of it? I'm bringing this to you. And also, another thing I keep hearing, it's so many black women that's jealous of their daughters. Y'all gonna have to come up off of that too. Yes, is it some parents? Is it some mothers that are jealous of their daughter's situations and how they were raised? Yes. But I think a lot of y'all, especially now, y'all be really trying to put that on mothers, and it's not all mothers. I ain't never got that coat put on me, because, baby, when I tell you, both of my daughters is fine as fuck, and I've always told them, baby, I want you to be better than me. Y'all know I talks about my girls all the time. Hey, they be on here. And just like what Mama said, I could never be jealous of something I created, baby. I created that. You think she got it good, you might want to try the mama. I'm just saying. And that ain't no disrespectful shit like I can do something better than my child. That's me understanding that I am the creator. And I created that beautiful masterpiece. Both of them, they gorgeous. They gorgeous, they smart, and they can fight. All in three. Yes. They can move some furniture if need be, and all of it. They good. Change a tire and everything. They don't need you. But I'm just saying, like, why is it that people think that women? I don't necessarily think, and it's just me, I don't think that this is jealousy. I might be wrong. I think this right here is more of, she didn't have her mama, and so she want Sadie's to be grateful. She want her to be grateful in her You know what I'm saying? And the way that Sadie's is showing her gratefulness is not how she wanted to be. That's what I think. I don't necessarily think that Mama Pooh is jealous of her daughter. Now, is she jealous of the fact that her daughter got to be raised with her mother? I think that might be a little bit of jealousy. But her being jealous of her daughter, I don't think that that's a part of it. I don't. I think that that's what it is. She's just, she didn't grow up with a mama and she didn't know how it feels, and she's projecting that on Mercedes. Like, if my mama was doing this for me, I would be doing this for mama. I'd be doing everything my mama said. I wouldn't be doing all of this stuff. And see, what she don't understand is Sadie's didn't go through that. Sadie's got her mama. Thank you for watching from Chicago. You can't control your adult's kid's life. You can't. You can't. You said I sound like her. What you mean? Like how talking? Hey, from Georgia. Hey. But again, like I said, I don't have anything against how she raised her kids, because we all raise our kids differently. We all do. Hey, Chi. You said your voice when you did that. No, I wasn't mocking her. What are you talking about? I don't know how Mama Pooh sound. I don't watch her all the way like that. So if I sounded like her, it was just in that moment. It wasn't because I was mocking her. I'm not mocking her at all. What's the issue with the other parents guy? The issue is that she said something about her son and was trying to imply that her son was trying to rob her or get money from her. And the mother was just letting her know, like, hey, my son don't want for a fuck thing. He ain't got to rob no motherfucking body. He trains ponies. He trains horses around here. And he make his own damn money. So don't get your ass up here talking about my son. That's what the mama his mama came up there and said. And I understand, because she shouldn't have said nothing about that situation, period, on live. Even with your own child, you gonna get on her and tell she done gave her body to. Hey, Miss Janice. Hey, beautiful. Why would you get on her and tell somebody that about your fucking child? Your own child. Yeah. I just don't get it. And that's it for me. How she feed her kids, how she raise her kids. I'm going to continue to say, we all get to a solution different. You know how we have a math problem? We all get to the to the solution of the math problem different. Some people might have to add with apples. Some people might have to add with oranges, right? So it's the way she feed her kids is how she feed them. But where I'm like, hold on, is when you get on this motherfucker, you telling your baby business. Like, you telling her business. Like, what? You ain't give me enough time to tell folks somebody been in my coochie. Like, what? I'm like, never do no shit like that to my child. Do you hear me? Even if they grown, I never would do no shit. I don't care how mad I get at my kids. Do you hear me? That's a reflection of me. And then you get on her and tell them that she's 18 in the 11th grade. Like, she had something to do with the shit. Hold on. And I hate to call you a bitch right now, but bitch, wait a minute. Because from what you said, and I'm going off of what you said, your kids ain't been in public school for 3 years. So if she 11 in the 11th grade at 18, and again, some people birthdays fall on a different day, because my son's birthday fell on you know what I'm saying, on in October, and sometimes it's a year behind. But that's something you did. And I wouldn't be telling nobody that. If my child has turned 18 and she done got most of her credits, you know what I would have did as a mama? You said, but that's not the case. Again, even if she was struggling in school, if I seen my daughter struggling in school and I seen that too, I would have helped her get. We would have been GED bound. Do you hear me? We would have been GED bound. Because one, I'm pretty sure Sadie's wanted. I think she wanted to do lashes or something like that. Sadie's literally could start a lashes business. But guess what? Mama PooPoo ain't gonna let her do it because she ain't gonna want her to be around nobody. She ain't gonna want nobody. Mama PooPoo don't trust nobody because you know why she don't trust nobody? Because she done talk shit about all these people on this internet. She done did all that motherfucking stuff. She tired. She tired, goat. She tired. She tired. All them kids tired. You can tell. Oh, that was diet. Ooh, girl, don't you, a sunset sugar. Don't you come in here and call it and clock it like, baby, when she said that shit, I almost came out my shirt. Do you hear me? You know when somebody come up out their shirt, they ready to fight. I was finna knuckle up. I was finna square up. Like, what? PooPoo, it was finna be a natural reaction, bitch. You know what I'm saying? What? Why would you? I said, now wait a minute. When did this shit right here become inter-fucking-tainment? When did this become any of our business? Now, if Sadie wanted to get older and she wanted to tell her story, that was for Miss Sadie. That was for Mercedes to tell us. When she got old enough and she felt secure in herself. You don't get up here and tell. Now, if somebody did that to you, you be on this motherfucker hooping and hollering right now. They don't know me. They don't know my struggle. Y'all gonna get it from the. If that baby say that she ain't did nothing with nobody, I'm a believer. Point blank period. Who am I to go get an examining glass and go look in her coochie? Huh? As a mother, you supposed to do that until you find something different. That's why people think this shit is for entertainment. This is for views and not concern. Because she kept saying, I'm concerned about my daughter. I'm concerned about my child. I don't know what else to do. So you don't know what else to do. But you claim you done did everything. And it's a few things that I ain't seen you do. And that you ain't said that you did. And then every time somebody say something to give you some good words, you say you already done it. See, I know when people do that, and I'm telling you from my own experience, see, when people do that, they don't want to do the work. They ain't ready yet. They ain't ready. They ain't ready yet. They ain't ready. They don't want to see it. Because this is paying her. This engagement, as much as she sit up here and act like she don't want people coming to her page, coming on there commenting and doing all of that. Hey, y'all, I need y'all to be tapping the screen. We should be at 100K. It's 500 people in here. It shouldn't be no problem. Because all of us tap the screen a couple of times, we'll be up there real quick. Thank y'all for the follow. Make sure you hit the daily heartbeat when you hit the follow. Tired of being she might be tired of being a mom. And guess what? She don't really have a break. I'm going to start bringing people up at 100K. She don't really have a break. She don't got nobody to come over there and step in for her so that she can, but Mercedes. Mercedes is her break. Mercedes is always the oldest. Y'all got to understand, I am an oldest girl. I'll always be oldest girl. You gotta cook and clean and wash everything. You got a roof over your head. What more do you need? For the longest, those words have been following me. Baby, Mona Leo hit it on the nail. So much more that I forgot I had needs. I forgot it was my world too. See, I wasn't brought in this world to be a step stool. I'm just as great as whoever I stand next to. This baby is crying out. I ain't even singing it. I'm talking it right now. I can't sing because I'm going to start crying. Because that song hits me right there. Shout out to Mona Leo. I love her. She got to do everything. She got to cook, clean, wash everything, make sure everything's straight so mama don't say nothing. All right, y'all. I'm finna start bringing y'all up. Thank y'all for 100K to see how fast that was when we participate. Now, see, this is my thing. When folks is on here begging, y'all be sending shit. I'm on here speaking some real ass shit, and I done seen maybe 2 or 3 people on her gift. And if you can't gift, that's fine. Hit the daily heart me. That's a half a penny. Because, see, this is my job, okay? This is my job. But I'm not on here asking y'all for shit. I want y'all to see if the information that you getting is entertainment, or you feel like it's something that you can use for a next thing, then gift whatever it is. I don't care if it's a rose. Do you hear me? I appreciate it over here. I don't tell y'all, hey, don't send me this. No, send whatever you can afford because I am grateful. Do you understand what I'm saying? Y'all know TikTok be bullshit. Now, one of my moms can put my cash app up in here if y'all want to really help your girl out. You know what I'm saying? That would be wonderful. Because I've been on here for... How many hours? I've been on here for an hour. Now, I charge $25 an hour for my services. But, you know, again, y'all following is a blessing because I appreciate everybody's follow because sometimes, you know, you can swipe past somebody and you ain't going to follow them, period. So, best believe I appreciate you. And I'm going to make you laugh. Listen, if I got you crying and laughing at the same time, baby, I done done my motherfucking job today, baby. Let me get my microphone. Because I cuts up over here. I don't know what y'all talking about. We got props and everything up over here. We got props. You know what I'm saying? When motherfucker get the gas lighting you and shit, we gonna put the gas light. Cause that's what the hell she doing right now. That right there. It's just gas lighting all y'all ass. Yeah. She gas lighting. Huh? Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh yeah, we got all types of props and shit up over here. Cause I'm gonna get you to understand what I'm saying. Now, for the people who just coming in and they trying to, you said it's for the views. See what I'm saying? It's 50-50. I literally I've been looking at y'all. It's 50-50. Well, what happened with Mercedes is that her mama got on live Saturday and told all her business. And made up some shit and told her business. Do you think they could fix their relationship, or do you think it's more like a Gypsy Rose situation? Oh yes, they can definitely fix their relationship. It's gonna take for her to get her ass off this internet for a few minutes, and let Sadie be a young lady. She has to let her make mistakes, and you just beat her. Listen, this is the crazy part about it, Mama PooPoo. You got more resources than a lot of these other mamas do, and you gonna be able to safety net your baby. Do you understand what I'm saying? You gonna be able to your baby gonna have a kickstart from a lot of these people in your area and everything. If something happened and she fall on her ass, guess what? She can come back home. She ain't got to worry about going to stay out on the street or going to go stay with one of her friends. She can take her ass home. Mama, I'm finna come home. That little piece of land right there, can you find me a trailer? And go from there. But see, some of us can't do that. Some of us got to go back to where we came from. We got to go back to mama's house and stack up cash to go find another place to stay. She already got it. Now, I said that earlier. The kids is the income. The kids is the income. And this is the thing. That's why I feel like Mama PooPoo was smart, because at least she got them some land. So just in case anything happened to where they don't make no more money on their motherfucking social media, baby, they got that land. They got that land. And they gonna have somewhere to stay. They ain't got to pay no rent. They ain't gonna have to do none of that. Sadie said that it's not true. She said all that stuff that her mama is saying is absolutely not true. She said she was on there crying. She said she hurt. Now, some of the stuff, all that stuff that her mama is saying is absolutely not true. She said she was on there crying. She said she hurt. Now, some of the stuff she did spend it on, some of the 2,000 on my friends, like her homegirls and stuff, because she said her homegirls be helping her and stuff. Who don't? We get our little homegirls, we get around our little homegirls and stuff, and we want to go somewhere, and one of my homegirls say she can't go because she ain't got no money. Bitch, I got you because you going. You going with me, we going. What you talking about? My mama just gave me $2,000, bitch, you going. We finna have us a time. Do you hear me? Because they do the same thing with her. Mama PooPoo got on this internet and she has embarrassed the shit out of her child. She has embarrassed the shit out of this baby. Do you hear me? I love it when we got one that comes in. I love it when we got one that comes in. Who was this? Who said that? Let me go back up to her thing. Cause I love it when y'all come in here and y'all say, mind my business, mind my own business. Who business? I didn't put her business up here. She put her business up here. I know it's glitching because somebody called me. Somebody called me. Just go in and out. Somebody called, just tap the screen. Y'all tap the screen. What happened was, if you are just now coming in, Mama PooPoo has hold on.
Can you hear me?
I can.
Honestly, I feel like Sadie just need to get on the right track so she can get up out the house, because I've been unfollowed Mama PooPoo because every time I look up, them kids is tired. Them kids are drained. Don't nobody want to be on social media all day, every day, and she just using them kids. But for you to be a mom and embarrass your child on the internet like that, that's crazy, because that is forever on the internet. And I'm pretty sure when she go back to school, them kids gonna be talking about, oh, your mom put your business on the internet. Like, that is, why would you do that? And then the crazy part that had me was, you said your daughter was messing with the therapist or the counselor. What? That don't make no type of sense. Said you found it in the diary. First of all, why did she have a male counselor? She should have had a female counselor.
And on top of that, how you gonna blame the baby who is the victim? Because that's a grown ass man. If she was feeling like that, he had to say something or do something to her to make her feel like she even had a chance with him.
And then the thing was, you said this been going on since she was 8. Why you didn't start getting her help when she was 8?
Well, apparently she said that she has been getting her help, but she claimed that she done everything that she can. That's what she said.
No, she hasn't. She's lying. You should never go on the internet and embarrass your child like that. And I feel like Sadie's just can't come to her mom because her mom is like, look how her mom acts. Why would you really sit up there and go on the internet and talk about your child?
Yeah,
Like
that was
that.
the only thing that I just, how she raised her kids and all of that, I don't really speak on. But what she did with that was absolutely that was out of pocket.
That was
Absolutely.
so out of pocket. And then
Absolutely.
you're lying on the boy too, because the boy was on live too and said she was lying. And if you gave your child $2,000, why does it matter what she spent it on? You gave it to her.
Right.
Let her blow it. Let her blow through it in 24 hours. That's it. That's all. You gave it to her. And if you knew she was spending money on the boy on the Cash App, why you just ain't shut the Cash App down?
That's why I
Like
said
that.
it was a lot of stuff that had holes in it. It had a
And
lot of
then
stuff that had holes.
I wouldn't even take the car away either, because like each kids need their space or whatnot. But again, you shouldn't sit up there and go on the internet and talk about your child like that to a bunch of strangers you don't know. A bunch of strangers making it seem like you're in the right when you're in the wrong. Simple as that.
Thank you,
Tom,
Joe. Thank you so much for your comment. I appreciate that. Hey guys, when you come up, please mute up. We're gonna go down the line, so everybody's gonna get a chance to speak. Go, you're next.
Hey everybody, peace to the panel, peace Miss Live. This is my first time ever coming on the live, but I was waiting for the people to start talking about this one.
Honey. I love it when I crack a newbie coming up.
Man, listen, I was waiting on this, and I was listening to you talk. I said, "Oh, she hitting every point." Cause let me tell you, I have lost all respect for that lady because this and see all the women that's hyping her up and agreeing with what she doing. Y'all are the problem. One thing about melanated people, we protect them babies. And anybody that's agreeing with that and condoning that bull crap, talking about, she laying it down on her child and she trying to teach her child, y'all are the reasons why your kids will never talk to y'all when they get grown, and why they resent y'all, and why they turn the other cheek, and why when y'all get old and gray, you ain't got nobody to take care of you, and you sitting somewhere, ain't got nobody to help nothing. Y'all are part of the problem. That girl got on this internet and threw her daughter to the wolves, yo. To the wolves. Got old ass, grown ass women coming at that baby.
That pissed me off.
Had that girl on live crying. And y'all had the nerve to boost that girl up, talking about, well, she trying to teach her business. And then Mama PooPoo, you got videos talking about people that run their mouth online and put their personal business out online. You, man, come on, man. You did all that talking about people running their mouth and putting family business out there. You did the same thing about I don't know if that was her brother, cousin, or something that one time about saying certain things. Because I mostly one thing about me, I'm always about them kids. Yeah. Okay? And that's why I rocked with her, because I liked what she was doing, but it started becoming fake. You can see it. You can see them kids is tired. That's why them comments is like that. Mm-hmm. And you want to sit up here and talk about what you do and what you spend and what you give. That ain't love. All good money ain't good money, boo. Yep. That ain't good money. And you know it, and that ain't gonna goddamn love. That ain't teaching your kids nothing. Yes, it's a good thing they got a roof over their head and clothes on their back and food on the table, but that ain't all that parenting is about, and that be the problem. You don't even know how to talk to your child.
No, because our generation was so stuck on what they didn't have with the parents. Now they want to give these kids everything and not even trying to give them what they needed. We gotta sometimes give our kids what we felt like our parents it was something that your parents did when you was younger that you couldn't stand, but when you got older you understood why they did what they did. We still need to hold those values, and the problem is a lot of parents want to make their kids' life so much better because they think they gonna act right or be right, and they turn out to be some of the most minuscule children that you ever and entitled children that you have ever met in your life. So yeah.
You ain't lying. It's sad. It's sad to see. And I'ma land my plane here. At the end of the day, Mama PooPoo, you show who you truly are, and you show who, and the people see it. And all the people that's agreeing with that, y'all are part of the problem. Y'all don't care about protecting these babies and really teaching and showing them nothing. It ain't about what you can give a kid all the time. And that's the problem. Like she said, y'all don't care about the real lessons that these kids need to learn. Y'all just care about throwing them stuff. That ain't what this about, but I digress. Thank you for letting me up here, Ms. Lyle.
Thank you, boo. Girl, let me follow you, girl.
Right? I said, oh, she talking.
I don't follow too many people back. I'm going to follow y'all on the panel.
I appreciate it.
I come out here. Look, I done came out here to go walk my dog. My daughter then popped up out here. Shit. Go ahead, Heart. Go ahead. You next, baby.
Oh, I just wanted to say, like the mama, she just gets very weird. Like, she has like hatred towards her daughter. Like, she talking about how she didn't want her to date, but it's like the girl is 18. She gonna do what she want to do regardless. If she spent the $2,000 on him, that's her money. How you gonna judge her for doing what she want to do with her money? And then when she did fall out with the brother was like, she keep them kids like by themselves. They don't really get they don't get social time with no person other than themselves. So how do you expect her not to want some type of freedom? Did you hear me?
I didn't. What you say? Say that again, baby. I'm sorry.
Oh, I said how like the brother said like they don't really the kids really don't have nobody other than themselves. They don't really get out that much. The girl is 18. If she want to date, she's gonna date. What is she like? She's 18. She's able to live her life, but the way she makes it seem and the way she talked about her daughter was just horrible. Like how you talk about your
Yeah.
own child like that? You birthed her.
That's because I think she said that because she had Sadie's around this time. I think she either had Sadie's in between 17 or 19. And I think that she's so scared of Sadie getting pregnant or getting something from somebody. That's where her fear is coming in, and it's starting to, instead of it being fear, it's starting to hinder her because you see what I'm saying? So that's why I think that's where it's coming from.
Yeah, but I just feel bad for Sadie because she talked.
You was going in and out.
Oh my bad. Somebody was calling me, but I was saying like she talked about her daughter like a dog, like she didn't know her at all.
Yeah, that was the part that was kind of a little off for me. But thank you so
Yeah.
much, our heart, for your intake. We love the Beanie Babies over here too. I love my little niecey poos and stuff.
Yes,
So thank
ma'am.
you so much. I'm gonna have
You're
to follow you.
welcome. Okay, I'm gonna follow you
All
back.
right.
All right.
All right. Mila.
Hello.
Hey.
Um, so I was on someone else's live, and like it was a lady on there that was talking about the whole situation. I guess she knew them or not. She did mention something about her Mercedes' mom getting a house in her name, saying that she was 26. I don't really know what that is all about, but I think it's a little crazy. And then also, apparently, it's like a video. I can't really say too much because we are all live. Um, about Mama, she was trying to check her down there to see if she was like doing anything, which is this is a lot. It was a lot on the live that the lady had said. Um, she said that she owns some land, but she don't own the house, and then she owns the house, but she don't own the land. It was a lot that they were seeing on the live. But yeah, that's pretty much what I had to
Child,
say.
you done made me cuss my pearls because that ain't the first. This is not the first time. This is like the third time somebody that came and told me that. And you know, I'm old school. When some come in three,
Uh-huh.
it got some truth to it. I ain't
It
saying
gotta
it's
be
true,
true.
but
It was some lady named Sage. I don't
oh,
know
that's the
her
Miss
who was
Sage
speaking
lady
up.
that everybody was talking. Somebody, I
Uh-huh.
think I don't know if she came in the live yesterday or what. Hey, Miss
Hmm.
Annie. Okay, I'm gonna have to go over there and I'm gonna have to go be nosy. Y'all know I be nosy
Yeah,
for
you definitely
y'all.
gonna have to go check that
I be nosy for y'all, I swear.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Mila, baby. I
Yeah.
appreciate you. I'm
I
gonna
was
follow
doing
you
all
back.
right.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Okay, we're gonna go
Thank
down the
you.
line. Miss Yes, can you mute up for me, baby? Hit your mute
All
button
right.
for me.
All right. Hey, Miss Live.
Hey, Opay. Hey, baby.
All right. So, this is my first time here, by the way. I followed you too.
Yes,
So,
I'm follow you back.
yes, ma'am. So, I just wanted to say, I didn't want to say too much about it, but I did want to say that, coming from my opinion, the mom is definitely wrong in this situation on all types of levels. Because, first of all, when everyone was on her live last night, first she made it seem like, oh, Mercedes violated and she did all this and that, did all this and that. So we thinking that maybe she did some, that hit bottom line this time. But the whole time she finally admitted that she's mad because she so-called was going with the boy who was selling the ponies. Now she tried to make it seem like the boy who was selling the ponies or who was trying to catch the pony was a grown man. But he's 19, of course, he's grown, but at the same time, she making it seem like this is like a 30-year-old, 40-year-old, trying to make it seem like it just a grown man preying on her daughter or something like that. So she did admit it that the boy had asked her for permission first to even date Sadie. But for me, yeah, she said that. So she was making it seem like the girl was getting preyed on, and but I just want to say this. I feel like I think I heard you say this too to somebody. You was like, she's scared of Sadie getting hurt and stuff like that. I feel like she too overprotective to the point
She
where
is.
she don't let her kids get out and touch grass. If you know what I'm trying to say, like,
Oh yeah. See, you
yeah,
saying it right. You saying
yeah,
everything right. Keep going.
she hold her kids too, like she hold them too tight, and then she let them miss out on a lot of things. So like, yeah, I just want to say that, like, I feel like she too overprotective because maybe some trauma that she went through when she was younger, and I feel like she just holding her kids to this standard or to this point where, like, you know, she trauma dumping on them. You know, she won't let them live and be kids.
And
Yeah.
that's coming from one of my beanie babies. I already know. You can
Yes,
tell
ma'am.
in your voice.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
that's
Oh,
why
yeah, right there.
that's why we need to listen to what they
Yeah.
saying. This
Yes,
baby
ma'am.
just sat there and said that.
Yeah.
I
Yes,
agree with
ma'am.
everything you said, baby.
Yes,
Well,
ma'am. That's all I had to say though. But yeah, she too overprotected. That's all that is.
yeah,
To
yeah.
the point it's scary
It
almost.
is scary. I was just gonna say that it's scary.
Yeah. But thank
Well,
you for letting me up.
thank you, Opay. Thank you for
Yeah.
coming up. I
Yeah, ma'am.
appreciate you.
Have a good day.
You too, baby.
All right.
All right, Miss Kelly B. Periods.
Hi, everybody.
Hey.
Hey. I hope everybody's having a good day. So I don't want anybody to get mad at me for my opinion, but I'm on the
No,
opposite.
listen, this is before you say what you finna say. This is a safe space. If anybody has a different opinion than what's being said in the chat or on the panel, that's what we need. We want to hear different opinions. This is not one of those lives where you're gonna be attacked. You are for your opinion. That's not what this is, okay? So I just want to reinvigorate that for you, Callie, and for anybody else that want to come up, because we all got different views out of this window, right?
Right.
All right, so go ahead. I'm gonna mute up so you can get your point.
Okay, I have a couple different directions I want to take it. Number one, it's like, in a way, looking at it, at first I was like, she's wrong. But then I had to think about things deeper, where she was wrong for exposing it on social media, but then again, she's not, right? Because that's the same thing as reality TV. You know, you have people like reality TV is a huge thing nowadays, and so is streaming. So, and that's how people make their money. That's how they get their fame, their status, or whatever. So you can't say that you're okay with people exposing certain parts of their life and not exposing other parts, because that's how they make their money. And it's the same thing with Kane and all of them. Like, people are okay with like people exposing things that they're okay with them exposing, but then when the real stuff comes out, people are like, oh no, that's not okay, and they shouldn't expose their lives like that. Why not? They expose everything else, and that's how they get paid. And whether people want to admit it or not, drama sells. Like, for example, look at Kane and the platform that she has, when most of her content is nothing but negativity, but yet she has so much money. Why? Because that's what people tune into. That's what people watch. And people may say like, oh, she's not right for exposing that, but that's the topic on social media this morning. That's everybody, every other live, everybody's talking about her and what's going on with her daughter. So she has the internet captivated right now based on what she just exposed. And then this is the other way I want to take it. And this is a different direction too. I'm 36, right? And I didn't always look at life the way I do now, right? Like when I was 18, 19, you know, growing up, I wanted my freedom. 18, you're grown, you want to do whatever. But now being a 36-year-old and I'm a mother of a 15-year-old, I look at things differently, where I'm like, our community, whether we want to admit it or not, is so sexualized. Like, it is heavily sexualized to where people are like, you know, at 18, and the person above me, not like the Janice, but there was a person above me earlier that was speaking that said it. She wanted Sadie to have so much freedom, and she's 18 and this and that, but then in the end she called her a child. So where do we draw the line, right, between word? So in certain aspects you want to look at her as a child, but in other aspects you want to sit here and say that this is a grown woman and that she should be able to have sexual freedom. And that's the problem, and that's where our community fails at a lot, right? Because we look at parents that don't want their children out here having smacks, whether at 18 or not, because the way I look at it is at 18, you're not grown. Maybe to the US of A, that's where they consider you adult, but I don't consider my child an adult at 18. You don't know anything about the world. My brain is still developing in my 30s. I'm still getting knowledge. I'm still growing. So how can you consider an 18-year-old grown to make sound decisions, and then they're mad at her mother for being overly emotional for her possibly making the wrong decisions? Where I look at it is like, she's just, it brings heavy disappointment when your children go in the wrong path and footsteps. And sometimes even when that's unfolding on social media, yeah, it's heavy for everybody. But then there's that one community, right, where it's like people say, oh, I'm okay with my kids having sex at 18 because they're grown. Well, that may be what you're okay with and you're accepting of. A lot of people aren't accepting of that. Like, a lot of people don't want their kids out here doing certain things. They want them to go in the right path. Like me personally, I don't want my kids having kids until they're in their 30s. Maybe or late 30s at that, because there's so much life to experience. There's so much to learn about this world. And so everybody's not going to be okay with that. And I don't feel like people should be attacked for not being okay with not sexualizing their children, or being okay with their children being, wild and having risky behavior out here. And I'm not judging the people that do. I'm just saying, like, it's not okay with everybody. Everybody's not okay with that.
Okay, well, okay. I like that view from the window. I just got a couple of rebuttals for you. Yes, the first thing you said about her putting her life online, that's her life. And you can get online and you can say, me and Sadie's having some issues again and this and that. But when you start doing some medical stuff where you're telling her business like that, because you can't even, that's not even told if when you go to the doctor and you get to an old enough age, they ask you, do you want your parents to be in here or do you want them to leave? You understand what I'm saying? So I feel like that was too far. What you said, absolutely right. And that's why I said that she has to kind of go with this scrutiny that she got, because she knows that, one, it's going to pay her. Two, this, after a week or two, everybody will be on something else. You know what I'm saying? So she knows this social media thing. My only thing is telling that personal information to people that that are going to have these thoughts about your child and don't really know what's going on. The sexualizing, the 18 part, I don't think anyone said that it's okay with her having sex at 18. The thing is that it's consensual. That's the thing. Because if we're talking legalities, that's what I was saying in it. My child, it was a long time. I'm just gonna say that he was older than 18, and it wasn't because I was trying to stop him from that. It was because I had instilled in him that, listen, and not put it in fear or anything like that, but I just consistently reminded him, this is what you're going to have to deal with if you do that. You're going to have to deal with somebody emotional. You're going to have to either deal with a baby. These are the things that you're going to have to deal with. And so, same with my girls. I was a teen parent. My girls are not teen parents. You know what I'm saying? They did what they waited. They like, hell no, I'm trying to live life. You know what I'm saying? And I have said this a couple of times. I don't have a problem with how people raise their kids, because we all get to the solution different on parenting, and because it's based on your environment, your culture, your religion. It's all different. You know what I'm saying? But when does it become a point where you like, you are putting kids that are not asking to be in this, okay? Because that's to a certain extent. Them seeing the kids and stuff and doing what they do and her feeding them, that's a part. That's why everybody want to go over there and see her, because they like, that's Big Mama. She gonna feed them kids. She ain't gonna do nothing but feed them kids. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to the point where you giving out their personal information, I feel like that's a violation of that child's rights. I feel like that's a violation. And if Mercedes came out and got on live and said something about it, then Big Mama came out and said something, I probably wouldn't even be. I would be looking at this situation like, okay, it's just another, you know what I'm saying? Another thing that they trying to, make some views off of it. The thing that made me concerned was how she was talking. And she literally said, I don't have a man because of this, because what Mercedes is doing. And that just kind of that's where my concern came in. And that's why I'm, doing the live. And I ain't saying you directing it towards me, but I'm just speaking in just, from my point of view. But you gave me some definitely.
But how do you know? How do you know that's not true, though? How do you know that she chooses not to have a man because she's afraid of her daughter's risky behavior, so she chooses to keep a man out of the household so that way? Because I don't think she's saying, like, my daughter would be at fault if, something happened if I had a man. I think she's more so saying, because my daughter may be out here, I refuse to bring a man around. Because let's be real,
well, you can
right?
get
These men are
those
perverts.
You can get you right, but you can also get that same, because of I'm just gonna say it's kind of how she stated it. Because for me, I did the same thing that she doing. I didn't have I was single for my girls' teenage lives, because I did not want men coming in. Well, I ain't gonna say if I was gonna have men, but I didn't want a man to be coming in and out of my house making my girls feel uncomfortable. You see what I'm saying? But I didn't say that's the reason why I don't have a man. You understand what I'm saying? I said I chose not to have a relationship to protect my children, because I didn't want nothing to happen to my children. I decided to take that outside of that. But the way that she sounded and way that she said it on there for me, that's what I got out of it. You see what I'm saying? Not to say, now that you said what you said, I kind of can see where you coming from, but I still kind of stand on what I heard her say, because I'm like, damn, why would you think something like that? Like, it's like you thinking that, oh, I ain't got a man because of my daughter's situation.
But maybe she, in the heat of the moment, like, do you always word things right? Because think about it like this. When I saw her live and I had to scroll past it, because there were things I wasn't okay with that she was saying, right? There was something like, for example, when she was bringing up her daughter having SMEC since 8 years old, I wasn't okay with that. And the reason I wasn't okay with that, because I'm like, if that is the case and that is so true, there's more there that you're not looking into, and that's problematic for me. See, so I had to scroll past it, but for the couple minutes that I was listening, she was very riled up. She was very emotional. She was very angry. And I know when I'm angry, I don't always express things in the right way. Like, there's times when once I calm down and I'm like, okay, I could have handled that better. I could have worded that better. And I'm like, that's probably like, she probably had too many emotions rushing through her, so she wasn't able to go back and explain. So it probably came off wrong to people, but I didn't interpret that way. Like, when she said, like, she's the reason I don't have a man, I interpret that as like, a lot of people are afraid to bring men around their teenage daughters. And not like, if your daughter is sexually active, right? And like, from what she said, like, her daughter is sleeping around, right? Like, and then you bring a man, like, we know how men are. Like, as women, we know that there are a lot of men, right, that prey on young girls, and you don't always know somebody's intention when you bring them around. So I'm like,
yeah, but I still would not blame my daughter in those words. I don't care how angry I am. I'm not gonna kind of put the blame on my daughter on why some men can't control themselves. In those certain situations, you kind of, I ain't gonna say for me, I know, because I have a sense of discernment with it. So I some people don't know.
Story.
So I'm not gonna say that.
I don't agree with her blaming her daughter. I'm just saying I looked at it differently. Like, I didn't look at it as her blaming her daughter. I looked at it as, she's concerned that something could go awry which is why
Right.
she keeps men away. I just don't believe she expressed it in the right way. So I don't agree.
Right,
If he,
and I get that, like what you said, because I thought about it how you said. I said, well, yeah,
Whole
because that's
story
how I
lost me.
felt.
I am so done.
You know what I'm saying? Mute up for me, Queen. Mute up for me, Queen. But that's thank you. I appreciate that. Your insight on that, because, like I said, I definitely can. I can definitely agree with you on some of the things you said, because I mean, I did, you know, it was certain things I didn't, you know, do around my kids. You know what I'm saying? So some of the things but some of them I'm kind of like, you know, you know, it's certain shit you just don't supposed to bring to the internet. It's I know you got your, you know, I put my life on here too. I give people transparency on here too. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna get on here and tell any of my grown children, because they grown, my kids grown. But, none of that shit. I'm not gonna get on here and tell my grandkids business. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do that. Especially if I'm upset, that means I don't need to be on the internet. If I'm on here feeling too comfortable to where I got thousands of people on here, and I know for a fact all of these people in here don't fuck with me like that, why would I get on here and say that? That just made it harder for her to have to come back, and you know, she's gonna lose a lot of people, because of Miss Queen. Mute up for me, please. Mute up, hit that little mute button right there. And that, there you go. Thank you, Miss Queen. Thank you.
and I'm
But
on mute too. I just want to say thank you for providing
no problem,
this
Cal.
platform.
Thank you. I appreciate you for that. I do.
And
Thank you, baby.
and like I love, and I'm gonna follow you because I love like panels that where you can come and like everybody can express their opinion and it's respectful, and you know
Yeah.
there's dialogue. So I appreciate you for that.
Okay, I'm gonna follow you back, because I said I was gonna follow the people up here that I ain't follow, and I appreciate, again, this is a safe space as far as wanting to express yourself. You got that right too, because we all see things different. Miss Janice, hey.
So how are you? How are things going with you?
Hey, beautiful. How you
Can you
doing?
hear
What are
me?
you? Listen, I
Can you
can hear
guys hear
you. I
me?
can hear you. I always love to
Okay,
hear
cool.
your.
Okay.
We can hear you.
You're breaking, that's you.
Go
Yeah, you're
ahead.
breaking up. So what I wanted to say was, because you know what I do. You guys, if you don't know, I post on the missing children, right? So some of the issues that you guys are speaking on, it's like, you talk about triggering. It's like I'm hearing so many different issues that are being brought to the forefront on the internet about these children. And this is one of the reasons why we have so many missing. Somebody's talking. Can you hear him?
Huh?
Oh, that's love.
Hey, if you
LUVV.
came on, just make sure you mute up.
Yeah.
Hold on.
And you're breaking up for some
Thank
reason. I
you.
don't
I
know what's
appreciate
going
it.
on. There she goes. Yeah, that's Miss
Hold on.
LUVVCE at the bottom. Yeah. There you go. Because I could hear an echo. That's why I
Okay,
know.
there you go.
Yeah,
Okay.
there we go. So what I wanted to say was, posting on the missing children, you guys, the words that some of the people are using and the backing of this lady that's going on is some of the main reason why these things are taking place. I agree with a lot of things that the young lady just said before I came up, but I also don't agree with a lot of things that she said, okay? Now, as far as this woman putting this child business out, no. And I heard that, and the way she did it was totally incorrect. And you see what you're talking about. I heard somebody say about these girls being fast. There's no such damn thing. First of all, a lot of these babies are groomed. And I'm going to tell you something. It's happening in the schools. It's happening in the hospital. It's happening everywhere. Let's stop pointing our finger at these children and start looking in the other direction. Let's look around in circles and see what the hell is really going on. Because what I'm hearing is like, it's okay. No, it's not okay to put everybody's business on, because you want to be on TikTok and make money. Make your money on your business, not on your children's business. Don't talk about your babies unless you're talking good about them. You understand? And a lot of our kids are running away. We have to ask ourselves, why are they running away? What's going on at home that they should run away? Now, she made a statement about she don't have a man because of, and you can take that in both ways, right? But the way she said it, I take it in a negative way. I understood what the young lady was saying, but I'm not on that side. I think the way, because the way she said it was like, if she didn't have her, she could have a man. You understand? Or like if she brought her man in, she might take her man. That's the way I heard it. Now, I'm not, you know me, I'm always neutral, but I'm not neutral on this because I post on the missing so you guys can know every 40 seconds a child goes missing, okay? And they're all ours, they're all black. They go missing. We got 800,000 children missing. You tell me why. Because there is something that's going wrong. I saw a video once, and I'm sure you guys have seen it. Remember when that woman had that man in her house? She was, I don't know if she was married to him. When her baby turned 18, what did he say to her on this video? He said to her, you have to make a decision. She's going to have to get out of here because she's starting to look like you. She looks just like you. So in other words, he's telling the mom straight up, I'm getting ready to get at your daughter. And the mom is saying, I don't understand what you're saying. Can you make it more clearer? And I was like, bitch, are you crazy? Because a 2-year-old could understand what he was saying. He was telling you either you get
up out of that motherfucker.
You understand what I'm saying?
me?
You understand what I'm saying? You gotta go. Oh, I'm packing and I'm leaving. Somebody said about Nazaria Harris, baby. Yes, I wrote that story for 2 damn years.
Yep.
Okay, and she gone, and we still don't know where she's at because they allowed this bum ass. Okay, because here we go again. He groomed her. He did what he did. But you know what makes me angry?
Mute up, Courtney.
Who is that?
No, you go ahead, Denise. Go ahead.
I'm like, she keep interrupting me, but I get where she's going. Nazaria Harris, that freaking butts. He literally took advantage of that child. But you know what pissed me off about this whole case? It'll show you how a society works. This guy got consecutive runs. He gonna die in jail anyway, one way or the other. God forgive me, I can't say that on the panel. Sorry, but he ain't going nowhere. But the thing is, he told them, here's a liar, and here's a guy who's a monster and who's been doing children forever. But he told them he dumped her body at 7 Miles and Burke, and they believed him. Now, first of all, he's gonna say that because she's been gone for 2 years, so he knows it's gonna be decomposition, right? They're never gonna find her, and he never probably threw her there. But in other words, all I'm saying is, you guys, look in the other direction. Let's not give all these props to these parents who are saying horrible things. I don't care what she's going through. Mama PooPoo, I don't care what she's going through. I don't care what her mental state is. Check your shit at the door. If you're going to come on the internet, don't put your children's business on here like that. This girl does not deserve that. And they're taking our kids at 5, 6, 7, 8. They don't care. So don't come on here and talk about this baby. If this baby has sex at 8, I want you to tell me why. Okay? You tell me why. And tell me whose fault would that be. Now, you guys want to point fingers and say this is that? Okay, let's point a finger in the right direction. If she's 8-year-old and she has sex, I want to know why. Really and truly. And if you put it on the internet, CPS could be knocking on your door. Let's talk about it. Let's really talk about it. Okay? Because that's right there. That's a big old red flag. So yeah, you wondering and you scared to allow somebody around your child because something has happened that you should not have allowed happen before. And I'm going to stand on that one. So we're going to point our fingers in the right direction. Okay? Because I'm going to stand for the children. Just like all these moms in this rep are saying, they're behind the children. I'm 10 toes down. And Miss Live know that I talk real soft usually. And I'm real calm. But this conversation's got me heated because I'm hearing some things that is the reason why we have so many problems. You guys' minds, your heads is in the wrong area. You have forgotten about the children. And that is the problem. Children are children. And just like someone said, we get curious. We've all been there. We've all been teenagers. We get a certain age and we think we grown. But that don't mean we out there doing something. That just means we curious. And we watching somebody, but it's your job to protect me, to make sure that nothing happens to me. I am so sorry, baby, but it is your job, Mama PooPoo. It's your job, baby. And for you to come and put me on the street so others who don't know me can sit back and say what they feel about me, and I'm your baby, and I'm crying, and you mad because I'm crying? I'm crying because I'm wounded, because I'm betrayed, because I can't believe that you, my mama, is doing this to me. And now you want me to go function properly in the street? Impossible. I don't know who I can trust. I don't know where to turn because my mama is putting me on blast. My mama, who's supposed to protect me if no one else on this earth protect me, if no one else stands behind me, my mama is supposed to stand behind me. You understand? Honey child, go to my page. Go take a look at my page, all of you, so you can see where I'm coming from and why I'm talking in a totally different voice. Because this is not me, but this topic
Please,
has
y'all
me
go
heated.
and follow Miss Janice. She
This
definitely
this
does
this
the work.
topic has me extremely heated because you have no idea how many of our children are out there. How many children I post each day, you guys. How many children I cry and I don't even know. And I cry for them and their parents because they are gone. And a lot of them, man, when we get an update, they're not alive anymore. And it's because of this kind of bullshit right here. If she's using this for clout to get some money, to get some whatever, don't do it to the children. For God's sake, please leave them out of it. They're very vulnerable. And people are forgetting that. We're forgetting about our children. They are so freaking important. So, yes, I get riled when we talk about this. I was sitting in the bottom trying not to come up. But I had to come up because I think that's the whole problem. We've forgotten that children are children. We want them to dress like us and talk like us and think like us. Guess what? Your damn frontal lobe is not even totally developed till 25. Now we're thinking that it's 30. So leave them out of this bullshit. If you want your business out here, Mama PooPoo, put it out here. We're not at you. Go ahead and do your thing, girl. But please leave these children alone. That's all I'm saying. And for God's sake, don't put your little girls on display. Please don't do that. And don't think they're not taking our boys too, because a lot of us come up and we post and they forget about the boys. Honey, I can tell you they're on an even scale. Our boys are being taken just like our girls. I done post so many children I can't stand to come on the live sometimes. You understand? Because I get heated just like I'm getting heated now. Let's think about the children and the hell with the grown-ups. I'm sorry. I don't give a damn about what y'all think about me. From hearing what I'm saying, I pray that you understand because I'm here for the children. I don't care about the adults. We done lived our lives. We know right from wrong. We know what we're supposed to do, but you protect your children at every cost because there's somebody lurking everywhere, even in your house, even in your family, right next door, right in her friends. Her friends will do, you guys have no idea. There's so many stories I could tell you would make you throw up. And I'm going to land my plan because I'm getting really upset. And I took your topic way off to somewhere else, but I did stay on the subject.
Okay. You okay?
I did stay on the subject. I did
This
stay on the
has a lot to
subject,
do
but
with it. This has a lot to do with it,
yeah,
and that needed to be heard. And y'all, please go follow
yeah.
Denise and go
They,
support.
they
She
just have
definitely.
to understand that it's very important, you know what I'm saying? That we don't forget, don't lose sight that those are children. Now, that's still a child she's talking about, and you're talking about under her clothes. And like you made, when you said earlier, see, a lot of times I'm in the med field, so I know at a certain age, you don't even get to come in. That child gets to say whether you can come in or
Yeah,
not, boo.
yeah. And
She get
so
to say
for
whether
her
you
to
can come in that room or not. So for
for
you to
her
come
to
on the
do that
internet and talk about
online,
her,
that was a total
and
HIPAA
she,
violation.
okay, and she is at that age where she could have said, she can't even go in a room with her. So if she can't come in a room with me, how can you get the right to come on TikTok and expose her? And you understand, what's out? You know what else? We can take it to a legal level. Because she's 18. She can really get herself a nice little lawyer and go at her mom. You understand? I'm just saying. Because the internet plays a legality game. You know that I don't have no cash app. I don't have none of that because I'm all about the children. But I'm just saying we need to think about different levels. It sounds so cute to talk like this here because this is how I usually talk. It's cute to talk like this, but when it comes up to the children, I talk like this because there's no excuse for what she's saying. There's no excuse, you guys. I don't care how angry she is. Somebody said maybe she's in a different frame of mind, and like you said, Miss Lott, if she's in a different frame of mind, then don't come on yet. Take you some deep breaths before you open your mouth. Do not put your children on display. And I'm gonna land my plane. I love you, girl.
Love you too. Thank you for
You
coming
know I
up.
love you.
I do. I
Thank
love
you.
you too. Thank you for coming up. I appreciate it. All right, Miss Annie, you are next. You are our next person in line.
Oh my gosh, Miss Janet just hit everything on the nail.
Okay.
Like I said with Callie, I agree with the first part. I do believe it's for views because I Big Mama, she just like somebody said, you could tell she is kind of mentally off. Um, but I kind of when she was doing the skits with her uncle and all that, it didn't sit right with me then when she, y'all know when she first got like
Wait
viral.
a minute. So I just found out that that's her cousin, and they was thinking the people was thinking that they was together. So she's been playing it
Yes.
off. Like,
And that
why
was
would
her
she do
uncle.
that?
Girl, yeah,
Oh,
that's
that was
what
her
made me.
uncle. Oh.
Yeah. And that's just so crazy because that's what first disgusted me because y'all know she was doing the crazy skits with him and they were viral. And first of all, you acting like your uncle is your man. And then you weren't even paying him. You wasn't even like, you didn't even send that man nothing. Like you basically exploited him the same way. Like I don't know the situation with the brother and this and that. It's like with Big Mama. I hate when us people when we do the same thing with Grit Baby. Like you come in and you do this to your children. Like it's the way you talk to your children. It's the way you love on them. It's the way you talk to them. You don't even if they are doing something out of character, you don't have to talk to them like they a stranger out on the street. Like Jenny said, if the people at your house, at your home, if they're neglecting you, how can you even have the confidence to face the world? And I couldn't watch the whole video when she was talking about the 8-year-old part because I just got disgusted. I was like, I just got disgusted. I've never been a fan of her because I'm like, why are we praising a woman that's feeding her kids? This is what we're supposed to do. But it's just, y'all, I think she's off. And Miss Janice said everything I wanted to say. So thank you for having me up.
No problem, Annie. Thank you so much. I appreciate your take on that. Secret, hey sister, what you got to add to it?
Okay. So with Miss Janice and Miss Callie, I agree a lot of what both of y'all said, but to the point where she was talking about this is why she don't have a man. She said it multiple times on her live yesterday that Sadie's the reason why she don't have a man. She also said that every time she has somebody, Sadie wind up doing something with them or whatever happens. You want to say something to your daughter, you better check that grown behind man that you supposed to be talking to and ask him, why you in my daughter's face?
There you go.
And if you're not doing that, you can't blame everything on that girl. A lot of it, like I said earlier, I really feel like this is some like skit thing. I don't think this is real at all. There might be some truth to some things, but you can't sit up there and keep saying something when people in your life was literally asking you when you said she was doing this at 8. They said, did something happen to her? No, she ain't never been touched. We've been watching her. Okay, but you said she doing it at 8. So where'd she get it from? That was taught to her, or she seen it, learned this from somewhere. She just didn't come out and say, "Oh well, I'm gonna go do this to this one and that one." She didn't just say that, but she keeps deflecting from that part.
She did. That's why I said the way she did that whole live. She just really kept repeating herself. That's why I didn't get all of the live because I seen that she just was kind of going in circles with it. She kept saying the same thing over and over again.
Yeah, and then every time somebody asks her a question, she'll bring it back up. The $2,000 thing, her running through the field, why she ain't got a man. Maybe you ain't got a man because you too niggerish. You walk around like you is a whole thug on the street just getting off of work every day. Okay, you dress up here and there, but you cannot blame everything on your child when it's not your child.
Okay, okay. Well, thank you, Secret. Sister, I appreciate your commentary. I'm gonna drop you down because I got a bunch of people waiting in the chat, y'all. And if you
You
not,
can
if
drop
you
me too, babe.
Okay, if you not trying to get on the panel, just y'all can just drop down. Okay, who is this with the what's the name sign there? Hey
The
you,
scientist.
hey baby. What's your intake? What's
I
your
just feel like Mercedes not fast. I feel like Big Mama in competition with her, and I feel like
I
if she
feel
said,
like Big Mama is.
whoa, Naya.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm
Hold
sorry.
the
I'm sorry.
room. When you come up, you mute up. Yeah. Come on, Hey, come on, you got the flow, boom boom. Hand,
oh, my
side,
bad. I do feel
yeah.
like she is in competition with her daughter. I feel like a lot of times, like, moms do be their daughter's first bullies. And for her to be saying that, oh, she's been doing this since she was 8, something had to happen. And for her